Hey Aries, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing fantastic on this Friday morning. We're going to go ahead and dive into your June 2019 overall reads. Keep in mind guys, it's going to be general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Aries out there. That's damn near impossible. So it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Aries. And if you're cross-watching, welcome. As always, this could very well, you could resonate with this Arian energy. Take it as a resonance, guys. Trust your gut, follow your intuition, and don't try to force things. Don't try to make them fit. If this reading isn't for you, there are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. Alright, so with that, guys, we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So, what can we get for Aries, June 2019? What can we get for Aries, June 2019? So we have the Empress, which is beautiful. It's an energy of creation, of birthing new things. Anything that the Empress touches, she brings flourishment, enrichment. We have Queen of Wands, so there you guys are right there. So maybe you are in a period of standing in your power, reaching a point of power within yourselves, finding the fire, the confidence to stand your ground and speak up. We have a King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but for me, it's more about an energy. It tends to be someone that's a little bit older, mature, very grounded, very strong, sturdy, stable, committed. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is going to be it for the first row. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, the Empress and Queen of Wands right off the bat. So I feel like you guys are definitely in a period of creativity, of fruition, of it could be passion projects. It could very well be starting a family, building a family. This can be, any kind of creative or passionate endeavors. This could be you guys standing in your divine feminine power, because the Empress is the divine feminine. That's what, her energy represents. And then we have a King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So if any of you are connecting with an earth sign in particular that's, maybe a little bit older, or maybe they're just mature, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this could be two ways. If this is you connecting with someone, this is a cycle that's starting again. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in the right direction. So this person connected with that means that things are heading in the right direction for you two. You could very well be heading in the direction of this person, because I always pay attention to the way the cards play out together. And this King of Pentacles is presenting something to her, and she's standing in her power. Keep in mind, it's gender fluid, but with her standing in her power and her femininity and just birthing things and creating things and just embracing the divine feminine within, it's like it's drawing and attracting this King of Pentacles energy to her. So whether this is a person or whether this is you basically calling in and almost manifesting the ability to stand on your ground, to become this King of Pentacles embodiment and have the solid, stable, structured, and financial security, abundance in your life that you're looking for. This could very well be that. And this could very well be that the wheel's turning, you're heading in the right direction, you're building your abundance. Take it as it resonates, guys. But I have to cover all my bases, especially with it being general. I want to make sure that it reaches and connects with as many people as possible. So what else can we get for Aries? Two of Cups. So some of you definitely are connecting in a love situation. Two of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a soulful soulmate card. It's mutual give and take. It's mutual admiration, mutual respect. It's reciprocity. I give, you give, we give from the free flow. But it's a very connected tie. And it's a relationship or a connection that really makes you feel at ease, makes you feel at home inside yourself. Because you feel like this person understands you. This person gets you. That you can just be yourself and things just flow so naturally, which is beautiful. It's beautiful energy. And this is someone that is on your level, that sees and respects you for who you are. So I had 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, or 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay, so now, let me tune in, guys. So this 2 of Cups with this 5 of Swords, for me, this feels like someone has regrets over a situation. It could be you or the other person. Take it as resonates. But 2 of Cups, I don't know if you guys can see, yeah. 2 of Cups with 5 of Swords for me. 5 of Swords, some people say it's a selfish card. It's also a card of guilt to me. It could be associated with, you know, if it's selfish, well, someone feels guilty most of the time. If we're good human beings, anyways. So I feel like this, you know, maybe this person you're connecting with has a lot of guilt, harbors guilt, or you do, over the way a connection went. Because this is falling under this Queen of Wands. So the 5 of Swords under the Queen of Wands is either the Queen of Wands is experiencing this moment right now where maybe you feel guilty because you didn't take a chance, or maybe the way things turned out, or this could very well be this energy surrounding you because this person that you are connecting with is in the state of mind right now, in the state of being. And if this is you, maybe some of you are feeling guilty or, you know, about taking a new opportunity. That could very well be it. You know, 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're up in arms. You don't want to be selfish. You don't want to just feel like you're doing things just for yourself. So you're hesitant. Because guilt goes 2 ways. It could be guilty over something you've done, or it could be guilty over, you know, making a choice, making a decision for your best interest versus, you know, everyone else's. Well, you know, at the end of the day, guys, you have to do what's right for you. That's the only thing that I can say, come across, is that, you know, what's in alignment with your soul, what's in alignment for you. This Ace of Pentacles is falling under this King of Pentacles, which to me could indicate that someone's coming in with an offer, because literally he's coming in with an offer. It's what it looks like on these cards. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe it's about you guys wanting to start something new together, or you wanting to start a new chapter in your career and your abundance. And we have the Hermit under the Wheel of Fortune. So spiritual journeys, going within. You know, don't be surprised if during all of this energetic flow that's kind of going on, that Aries, you know, you guys might go into hermit mode. You might have, you know, periods where it's weeks, days, maybe even a month, where you're just reflecting and really trying to find your inner peace, trying to find your soul, get in tune with who you are and what you really want. You know, and if this is King of Pentacles, there's a beautiful connection here. But I feel like some of you might honestly feel guilty because you are focusing more on yourself, your career, your abundance, and focusing less on a connection. Going within, because you're getting in tune, trying to figure out what's right for your soul. So we have King of Wands, 4 of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like some of you are definitely focusing on something that was a missed opportunity. Looking back, thinking about it. We have the Strength card here by the King of Wands. Very fiery, passionate, go forth, active, like leading, in charge. And then you have the Strength card here, which is beautiful because it's about spiritual strength, but it's also about, you know, the strength in your heart, your soul, in order to overcome things. It's falling under this King of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, you definitely are trying to establish yourself on your own 2 feet as far as finances and abundance and things like that goes. So we have the King of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands on top of it. So some of you could very well be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Leo here with the Strength card. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo. It's Earth and fire energy is what I'm feeling all over. This Empress is Libra and Taurus. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. You know, we definitely have Leo energy here too. And the cups for me are the emotions. It's not so much the sign, but... So we have 4 cups, King of Wands. So This is you guys in this energy, which is a little bit more dominant than the Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands sits back and lets things come. You know, the King of Wands is passionate. He goes out and he gets it and he takes charge. So maybe this hermit mode, this spiritual, soulful, you know, introspective period for you guys is going to bring a period of Four of Cups, looking back, thinking back on things, maybe even longing for things at some point. But I feel like you guys are looking back in order to get perspective so you can charge in and charge forward towards what you want, towards what, you know, is speaking to your soul, what is for you, what's going to guide you. Because King of Wands and Strength card together. And then if you notice, it's really fun. In this deck, in the background, you see the lion. And then you see the lion right there. So you guys are, you are standing in that fiery, passionate, embodied power in order to charge forward towards your truth, what you want. Opportunity, clarity. It could be many things, messages, communication. Take it as it resonates. But it's about making that decision within yourself to head towards your truth and then going for it. I love that, guys, because that's a very, you know, it's thought out. It's not rash. It's not hasty. It's not impulsive. This is something that has been building for a while for you guys. It's definitely got to do with the Two of Cups connection. So whether this is you deciding to finally give, you know, yourself this love, this flow, and then, you know, feeling guilty over it for some reason, or maybe moving past the guilt in order to, you know, have new opportunities and go within and find yourself. Maybe it's pushing you to go within yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're taking care of yourself, there's nothing to feel guilty for. You deserve to be a priority. You deserve love. You deserve love from yourself more than anything. So don't be afraid to give that to yourself, guys. Don't be afraid. And if it causes a period of, you know, going within and really getting into it and saying, okay, I don't do enough for myself. I don't love myself enough. I don't treat myself with the respect, the love, the kindness, the compassion, the fiery energy, the passion that I do with other people. You know, take that into account, because you guys deserve it. So what else can we get for Aries for June? Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords. So you guys are definitely, I don't want to say in fantasy land, but you guys, because of this period, this truth, you're like cutting out the thoughts and emotions that have been connected with them. Seven of Cups. Because Eight of Swords. You've been imprisoned about some things for a while. I feel like it's your emotions. Whether it's, you know, how you feel or perceive yourself, or how you feel or perceive a connection that you have. A lot of you guys have been up in your head trying to figure out your personal truth, your mission, especially in this connection, but more so trying to figure out how to be more open, how to move forward and take the blindfold off and see things for what they are. And, you know, deciding, Eight of Swords is deciding to walk away a lot of the times, energetically, more than anything. Sometimes it could be actually physically walking away, but energetically making a decision to cut ties, or to not have the same mindset you had before. That can be a thing with Eight of Swords, I find too. A lot of the times, if it's not leaving a situation or person, it's leaving behind a mindset, leaving behind a belief system, leaving behind, you know, ways that you treated yourself or talked to yourself or others before. Nine of Cups to the King of Cups. So someone's wanting to make some kind of offer. Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, energy. King of Cups is, to me, just an older man who is very secure and strong in his emotions. He is very balanced. You know, the King of Cups is my Still Waters Run Deep card, because there's so much underneath the surface, and he's so composed and he's so grounded. You know, he's very much like, almost like, you know, the King of Pentacles for me. Only his abundance is love. You know, he's very giving, very kind, very considerate. Can't be a drinker, just saying. That's why we go with the cups sometimes too. You know, definitely likes to sit back and enjoy things in life and feel things. You know, Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. Some kind of offer's coming in. Someone's coming in. And it looks like they're wanting to offer some cups of love. And again, if this is you guys flowing through this energy, maybe it's during Cancer season, you guys, get into this state of being more loving and more giving, and that maybe that's what you leave behind, holding back to a certain aspect, and you just start giving. You're more passionate, more loving, more caring, more flowing. You just kind of embrace it. You're embracing your emotions versus staying locked in this Eight of Swords, because Eight of Swords is mental, but for me, a lot of the times the emotional aspects and the confusion is what causes the mental anxiety, the mental frustration. So once you kind of just flow with it, and it feels like you guys at some point are like, you know what, this is going to be what it's going to be, and I have to move forward. I have to move forward. I have to be happy. And whether that's from a connection or that's towards some kind of abundance for yourself, you're making a decision to move forward in this flow state versus staying constricted and trapped mentally in your mind, looking back on things, confusion. You're in a very abundant period of your life. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is a beautiful card of luck. You have this King of Pentacles energy. You have the King of Wands. You have Strength. You have Ace of Swords. You have this Empress. This is birthing something. This is something that's passionate for you. Let's see what else we can get. Get a couple more cards. Is there anything else Aries needs to know? Oh, apparently. Okay. Maybe some of you are up in arms about a connection, a commitment, definitely. Because healing needed to take place to some aspect. Because now you have the Temperance, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, and King of Swords. There are a lot of kings here. So if you have a lot of options, if you have a lot of options on the table and you're connecting with a King of Wands, a King of Cups, and a King of Swords, I'm just going to say that, this Four of Wands connection with this King of Swords is something that has a lot of potential. So swords are Aries, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this Four of Wands is a time of celebration. It can be a card of marriage. It can also just be a card of a very deep, soulful connection with someone. It's my 1111. It's my twin flame card. I have the Empress here, so I can't overlook it. I have the Two of Cups here. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Strength. I have Major Arcana on this table. So I can't dismiss the possibility of it being a twin flame connection. Especially with Temperance, because a lot of the time the twin flame connections, which are hard to explain, but once you feel it, there's nothing else like it. It's like no matter what, you're tied to this person, to their soul. There is no releasing, unfortunately. And anyone that's been on, sorry, my nose is going crazy, so I know they're coming through. Anyone that's been on a twin flame journey knows very well that it's not always the easiest, and a lot of people romanticize it. It's not an easy ride. Having your soul tied to someone, and for whatever reason, if you're in separation, it's not an easy thing, guys. The emotions. But balance comes into play a lot. Communication. Knight of Swords. Maybe some of you have received some kind of communication or will receive some kind of communication when it comes to a connection. All I can say is that it's something that is very deep to your soul. A King of Swords energy. You have, again, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. You have everything on this table. So some of these could very well, this doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be, some of these could be, fathers, brothers, friends, family. There are so many things here. I feel like the Wands are you, though. I feel like you are moving from this Queen of Wands, sitting back, just letting things kind of come to you, to taking charge of your future, finding the strength, taking charge of where you're headed, where you want to be, your personal truth, cutting out the illusions, cutting out the disillusionment, any energies that don't serve you anymore, frustrations, anxiety you've been in, leaving it behind and deciding to give love. Some of you could have water or air in your chart as well. If any of you have water in your chart, you could very well definitely, be embodying this energy. And it's causing healing. For whatever it is, the love, these cups, they're causing a healing. You know, this is universal healing. It's changing things. It's changing things for the better. Communication. You know, clear, straightforward. Four of Wands, celebration, happiness, joy. And then the King of Swords. And if this is you at the end of it all, guys, on your journey, because you will find that many of us during different periods embody completely different energies. I'm a Taurus Sun, I'm a Libra Moon, and I'm a Gemini Venus, but I have a Cancer Ascendant. So sometimes I'm very much the Queen of Cups, sometimes I'm the Queen of Swords. If you embody this at the very end of it all, it's because you come to a personal truth about a connection. You've come to a personal truth about a connection, or your happiness, or, you know, what your future is, what you're building. Which is beautiful because, I mean, clarity. You can't really go wrong with clarity, guys. So I'm going to grab a card, one card out of my Animal Spirit deck. Please just give me one card, Spirit. And you're going to give me 3 as soon as I say that. The Wolf, Starfish, and the Phoenix. Okay, yeah. So you guys are definitely coming into a period of embracing rising from the ashes. The Starfish is the card of connectedness. It's also the card of something that has potential to really shine, to be self-sustainable. And, you know, for whatever reason, the Starfish tends to be a little bit more, not really reserved, but unaware of the potential to stand strong, to stand firm. We have the Wolf here, which is my protector of the family card. The Wolf card is all about someone that is very, again, protective, very family-oriented, someone that puts family first, very focused. So maybe for some of you, you genuinely are focused on family right now. That is like the main thing for you that is driving and motivating you in this whole connection. You know, your energies, where you're headed, it's based on your family, which is beautiful. I mean, that's an amazing energy to have. We have the Phoenix here, though. This is a period of rising from some ashes. So I feel like some of you Aries, I'm just going to be honest, have been through some shit. And you've probably been waiting on a period of abundance and a shift in the tides for a while. And I feel like maybe this is what that Wheel of Fortune really is. You know, it's that shift. It's the shift that you've been waiting on to come in. And it's because you are being born anew. Things are changing. You're seeing things in a different light. You're becoming, I mean, more healed, more grounded, more loving, more, you know, honest with yourself, honest with other people, which is phenomenal. And it's birthing something new inside of you, something that, you know, maybe a next period, a next chapter in your life, new beginnings, abundance. You know, there's so many possibilities here for you. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide if you want to step forward into this and embrace this new energy, which most Aries do. Or if, you know, you want to stay in that 8 of Swords. Nobody wants to stay there. Nobody wants to stay in a state of lack. You know, a period of confusion. You guys deserve more than that. You deserve to give yourself the same love and consideration and ability to grow and make mistakes as you do other people. Because if there's one thing about the Aries I know in my life, you guys have the biggest hearts. You get a rap for being here, there, but you love so many people and you have so much love to give that, you know, you can't help it. It's your energy. You just inspire people, and it's beautiful. It's phenomenal, and it's so warm and inviting. I recognize that I've chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. That's what's on here, guys. That's what's going on right now. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. There's your Hermit card. Here's your 8 of Swords. At the end of the day, love, 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 love. Whether it's surrounding yourself with people that love you, that get you, that support and encourage you, whether it's getting love to yourself finally, whether it's embracing and loving others wholeheartedly. The key for y'all this month is definitely love. Free-flowing, loving, you know, being more open. And not having to live in a state of fear. Maybe some of you are afraid because someone you hurt, you know, someone you loved hurt you. But staying in the state of fear instead of lack only condones and brings in more of that, guys. Love yourself. Start to love yourself more. Fulfill your cups more. And watch how things change. Watch how people that come into your life truly love and embrace you and support you more than you ever thought humanly possible. Because that's what you're going to bring in. All right, Aries. Well, that's going to be it for your June 2019. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Love and light. Bye.